Hi guys, how is everyone? Are you cool? I have a very important message to share with people today. It's been a long time God has showed me this revelation, but I haven't had chance to talk about it until recently it reminded me. So I think now is the best time to talk about it. It's all about his people, the people of God, giving up on God, giving up on prayers as a result of delayed answers to their prayers. You know, I want you guys to understand something. God is a God of plans. God told me that I should tell you people that He's a God of plans. He plans everything that He does. I want to take you through a short reminder of the creation of this world. All of us understand that when God was creating this world, He created this world for 6 days, right? The seventh day He rested from His work, right? God planned each day for each creature. It's not that God couldn't create the whole world once, on a day, in one day, or within some seconds. Of course He could, but He's a God of plans. He makes plans and He has to execute His plans according to His schedule. That's why He has created this world for 6 days. In 6 days, you understand? He's a God of plans. And I want to share with you that there is process of prayers. I want to talk to you. I want to analyze how prayers are processed before you can get your answers, which is the reason why sometimes it gets delayed beyond your expectation. Some people believe when they pray immediately, they want to get the answers to the prayers immediately, but it doesn't work that way. Although there are some kind of prayers that you get the answers immediately, but not all of them, most especially when it comes to request. All right. This is it. This is what happens. This is the analysis. All right. The moment you start this video, this message is for everyone, for all people that believe in God, for all people that believe God exists, that God is the creator of this whole universe. If you believe, regardless your religion, all right, the moment you start your prayers in your room, in your church, or you're being prayed for by your pastor, prophet, or so ever, the angels of God, they are the messengers of prayers. They come down, they arrive automatically at that scene, at that session of your prayers. All right. And I want you to know we have a lot of angels in heaven. In fact, the numbers of angels we have in heaven are more than the population of this world right now as I speak to you. And we have a lot of angels in different types and kinds. For example, we have angels of war, angels of death, angels of glory, angels of breakthrough, angels of success, progress, angels of message. The angels of message, they are usually in charge of prayers. When you make your request, all right, the moment you start your prayers, the angels, they descend from heaven. They listen to every prayer point you make. When you finish this prayer, they take this prayer back to heaven. Prayer cannot travel on its own from earth here to heaven. It's not possible. That's what God has told me. It's not possible. It has to go by the aid of angels, because that's their jobs. Just like you guys know, when God wanted to deliver the Israelite, He sent someone. He sent Moses. He couldn't go himself. That's how God works. So I want you guys to understand. After this video, I'm so very sure you're going to increase, and facilitate your relationship with God. So after the prayers, the angel is going to travel with your prayer request to God. Everyone has his own angel. That's how it is. You have your own angel. I have mine. After this prayer, this angel is going to travel from here back to heaven. When he gets to heaven, he's going to be on queue, because there is queue in heaven. That is how God showed me clearly. There is queue in heaven. They serve them. God attends to them in heaven according to their arrivals. All right. When your angels get to heaven, he's going to stay on the queue. He's going to abide by the queues of heaven. When it is his turn to be attended to, he's going to present your case. That's how it happens. Your angels will present your case to God. God, this is the prayer request from so person. Then he mentions your name. He want this, he want that. All God has to say is, so shall it be. He doesn't have more than that to say. After God said this, it means your prayer request is granted. That's what it means. So that's what the Bible says. No man can receive except it comes from the above. No one. All right. So after God has granted your prayer request, then your angels has to travel back down to this earth and deliver your message to you. You don't have to see your angels when it comes with your prayer request, of course. You don't have to see him because they are invisible. God is spirit, right? So you might be asleep then. You might be working. You can be everywhere. But the moment your angels come down successfully to you and deliver your prayers unto you, that's the moment you start receiving the good news. That kind of jobs you have been dreaming of, the kind of wife you want to get married to, the kind of kid you want to bear, the kind of people you want to move with, the kind of car you want to drive, the kind of house you want to live in, all kind of things you have been dreaming of in your entire life. That's when it starts materializing, because the answer to your prayer request is finally delivered unto you. That's how it works in that aspect. But where is this delay coming from? Why do people pray for so long time and yet they have no answer to their prayers? This is the analysis. I want you to listen carefully, all right? This is where the delay set in right now. The moment your angels leave here on earth to heaven, I want you to know that there is a checking point at the middle of the heaven and earth. There's a roadblocks. These roadblocks, this checking point consists kingdom of darkness, satanic agents, principalities and forces, all kind of evil forces. That's where they stay. This is where they manipulate people's blessing. This is where they snatch people's blessing. This is where they destroy life. This is where they exchange glories from one person to the other. This is where a lot of people's glories have been, captivated long time ago. This is how it happens, all right? When your angels get there, your angel is going to go through. It's going to encounter this challenge. This satanic agent is going to stop your angel. They're going to delay you. Although they can't kill your angel, all right? And they can't take the blessing from your angel. The only thing they could do is to stop your angel to delay. And this can happen as long as possible. They could delay your angels for many years, for as many years as possible. Only if you're weak. This is your part. This is the role you gotta play as a Christian or as a Muslim or whoever you are. As long as you believe in God, you gotta continue praying. You gotta pray without ceasing. That's why the Bible says, pray without ceasing until blessing gets to you. When your blessing gets to you, you gotta continue praying, because the devil does not want you to succeed in life. The moment your angel is stopped, if you have stopped prayer, if you're a kind of person who prays, just once in a while, after praying today, the next 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, a week, you don't pray, you don't follow it up, your angels are going to be weak, because these particular angels, they have no powers on their own. They have no power. You empower them, you fortify them, you energize them by your prayers. All right? Because they're working for you. They're like you. All right? They have no powers on their own. You give them powers. If you stop praying, your angel is going to be weak and it's going to be taken control of by the satanic agent. The angels might remain there for so long time, for as long as possible. That's why some people experience delay, long time delay. Some people complain they've been praying for the past 1 year, 2 years, they have no answer to the prayers because they are not consistent, they are not persistent in their prayers. But if you are a kind of a prayerful person, you keep on praying, you are making a follow-up every single day you pray. The angels, the moment your angel is stopped, it's going to receive powers immediately from you by your prayers. It will be energized, it will be fortified, he has a lot of power, and you will be able to conquer all the satanic agents. The moment you conquer them, alright? The moment you conquer them, so the moment your angels receive powers from you, immediately they travel back to heaven. That's when they get to heaven, they got to stay on the queue. When they finally, be attended to by God, they're gonna come back to heaven, to earth. When they are coming, they're gonna go through the same process. The angels gonna pass through this satanic challenge. If you have stopped prayers, also, it's gonna take a long time for them to escape from this challenge. But if you're kind of a person who prays every time, at all times, without ceasing, your angel is gonna be energized, fortified, has a lot of powers to come down to you and deliver your prayer request. This has happened. I know many of people will dispute this, but I don't care, I don't mind. If you like, you dispute, I don't care. Alright? I don't care. What I know is the fact is what God has sent me, God instructed me to do this video and send to people in order to sensitize people, alright? To create an awareness in them, to tell them the reason why they are experiencing, delays in their prayers sometimes. You understand what I'm saying? So, I want you to remember the case of Daniel. Daniel in the Bible, that's exactly what happened to him. The Bible says the day Daniel started praying, that was the same day the answers to his request was sent from the above, from heaven. But unfortunately, this principalities at this particular, checkpoint. They stopped the angels. The angels could not proceed down. Do you know what I'm saying? This is a principalities and forces. Bible describes them a lot. All right. They stopped this angel. He could not furthermore come down to deliver the answer to Daniel. But Daniel was a consistent, prayerful person. If Daniel had stopped praying, I'm telling you, the angels could have been delayed for as many years as possible. Despite the fact that Daniel was so prayerful, the angels was still delayed for 21 days. 21 days. All right? That was when the angels was able to escape from this satanic agent, because Daniel was always prayerful. So the advice I have for you right now, if you have been experiencing a lot of delay in your prayers, it doesn't mean God does not hear you. The Bible says the ears of God is not blocked to hear us. All right? He hears us. He answers prayers. So that's how God does things. There are so many things God cannot do himself. All right? There are so many things. God is interconnected with people and angels from heaven. That's why he uses angels, all right? He has angels, a lot of angels to carry out his mission. There are so many things. God is too big, man. He's too big for to come down to do some certain things. He can't do them, all right? That's why he uses angels of God to deliver his message to his people. And I hope this video is helpful to you and educating. And if you think so, I want you to share this video. Share it on, pass it on to your people. Let a lot of people know about this. And if you have any doubt, if you have any query, you can just drop your message below the video. Thank you very much, man. I'll see you next time. Bye.